All right. Yeah, ready. Those on. There we go. Now, good day to y'all. We are in Newberry, South Carolina. Just leaving the Loves here, popped in after getting loaded pretty much right across the street almost, or the other side of I-26. We have a Komatsu 720 wheel loader with no bucket.
Turning first right onto South Carolina 219.
It is a legal size load, so no flags, no banners, no flashing lights, no permits, definitely no escorts. We're taking this up to Savage, Minnesota, which is
turn at the first right onto I-26.
So that's roughly 1,300 miles, about, or 1,200 miles from here. We did 108 miles this morning coming down from Monroe, North Carolina. Had to do a little bit of Charlotte buffoonery on the highway, so you know, that delayed us about 20 minutes getting down here, but a tiny amount of waiting, but overall quick in and out. Basically, since we pulled in, it's been basically 2 hours in total. Get checked in, get staged, break the trailer down, get loaded, secured, reattach the trailer, paperwork, out of there. So not too bad. I would like to have gotten it done in just an hour, but I can't control everybody else. I can only control what I do, so. And since this is a legal size load, we have no restrictions on the time we drive. You know, we don't have to worry about waiting for sunrise or sunset, or you know, any particular county not having a curfew for oversized trips, so we're good to go for that. So next stop, we're going to get to Waynesville, North Carolina. That'll be our next stop. That's about 137 miles up the road, so just about 1:30 we'll get to Waynesville. GPS wants to route me up through Chicago. I'm not doing that. We're going to jump over onto like I-64, I-74, something like that, and we're going to get ourselves a little bit further west earlier. I'm thinking of running up through, through Iowa 80, Albert Lee, and then bing, bang, boom, straight up. So we're going to avoid Chicago. If I can, I will. So that adds roughly 35 miles-ish to avoid Chicago, but we don't have to deal with the traffic, we don't have to deal with the slow pace, we don't have to deal with the general stupidity that a big city traffic brings. If I can do another 400 plus miles today, I'll be somewhat satisfied with that. Do a 600 mile day tomorrow, and then in the morning, well, I'll see if I can unload on Saturday. If I can unload on Saturday, that'll be peachy keen. Get it done Saturday morning. Go find me a place to park for the rest of the weekend. Hopefully I can find a place that has laundry. Because I still have I only got one load done this past weekend. Too many other guys were trying to get laundry done as well. And there was 2 dryers, 2 washers, and one of the washers was broken. So, I waited behind a guy for about 20 minutes. There were 2 or 3 guys behind me. Each of them with just a single load of laundry. I had double load, so I got 1 load done. I got out of the way. I have enough clothes to last for the week. So it didn't make any sense to sit there and make everybody else wait even longer. Not courteous in my book to, I'm here first, I'll do whatever the hell I please. I wasn't going to do that. Look for a little place to try to get some laundry done this weekend, if I can. And if I take I could just stop at Iowa 80 tomorrow. Take 2 hours, 2.5 hours, wash the clothes there, tidy the truck up a little bit, and then finish out the rest of the day. It wouldn't kill me to do that. And if my receiver is not open Saturday at all, and they won't take the load until Monday, that just gives me even more time. So, no big deal. No big deal at all. And if my receiver is closed on the on Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to find me a quick trip to stay at for the rest of the weekend. I might as well make it beneficial to me. Alright, we're on I-26. We are westbound, or northwest at the moment, but we're just at about mile marker 68. Yeah, there we are, right there. So we're going to take I-26 straight up here. We're going to cross over I-85, okay, north of, northeast of Greenville. Then we'll cross into the border into North Carolina. Work our way up to Asheville, where we're going to get on I-40, and we'll take that out towards the gorge. Looks like we're going to stop in Waynesville for a quick load check. We'll take 40 over to Knoxville. We'll get on the 75 at Knoxville. We'll take that up to, I think it's Richmond, I think it is, something like that, or Frankfurt. Yeah, we'll get up there till we get on the I-64, go past Frankfurt. Then we'll cross through we'll get through Louisville. And we'll switch over to the I-65 in Louisville. We'll take that up towards Indianapolis. The 465. Around the southwest side of Indianapolis on the 74. I-74 will take us all the way up to Moline, Davenport, Bedford, Bettendorf, Davenport, Rock Island. There we'll get on the I-80. I'm going to pop into Iowa 80. Then we'll get back on 80, go to the 315, the 380, not 315, the 380, take that up through Cedar Rapids, either the 218, US 218 or US 20, probably more, I'll probably take 20, take that over to I-35, and we'll take that straight up to Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and then we'll cut over on the south side over to Savage and make our delivery. But we'll see whether they're going to be open on Saturday or not. I would prefer to have it done Saturday. If they are going to be open Saturday, I'm going to make sure I put in a quick ETA saying I will be empty Saturday. I need a load early AM Monday. That way they can get that done on Friday. So at least Monday morning or the rest of Saturday, I can get to a place to park that's closer to my pickup. That way, I can maximize my day on Monday. So we'll make that phone call a little bit later today, or we'll check Google at least. And if we can save ourselves 3, 4, 5 hours by doing that, I'll go ahead and get it done Saturday instead of Monday. Get a jump on the week if possible. Pardon me. But other than that, you know, just we got a nice legal size load this time. The load only weighs around 30,000 pounds, so we are good to go. So right at the moment, we only weigh about 70,000 pounds at the moment, roughly. So when I stop here in Waynesville, that's a Pilot Flying J. I'm going to top up my tanks, my driver and passenger side tank, top up my DEF. And then we'll see, you know, we should get at least another 200 miles done today. After that, unfortunately, yesterday I had to pay for a parking spot, so not on my top 10 list of fun things to put money out for, but you need a legal place to park. And I'm not going to be like the majority, I'm not saying majority, but a lot of truck drivers who will just park anywhere they please because A, either they're lazy, B, they're stupid, or C, they think they're entitled. I'm a truck driver. You owe me. And we don't owe you nothing. Don't park where it says no parking. Don't park on the shoulder of the highway. Don't park on the on-ramp, off-ramp. Don't park where you're blocking other people in. You know? Oh, there's plenty of room to park here. Even though it's not a parking spot, I'm going to park here anyway. Hey, it is a red curb that says fire lane. I'm going to park here anyway. Whatever. Lordy, 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 lordy. Okay. Well, we got a nice tall glass of ice, or a cup of ice, plenty of water, so we don't need anything for the rest of the day. I had a few chocolate wafers last night, which, you know, kind of interrupted the fast, but we'll make up for that today. We're not going to have anything till about 5, 6 o'clock tonight. Oh, Lord. I said, if I can make it into Indiana today, that's more than, like that'll be pretty decent. Crawfordsville would be ideal. North Carolina, into Tennessee, and into Kentucky at the barest of minimum. I mean, probably the last little bit that I will truly accept is up near, up near Frankfort, Richmond area of Kentucky, something like that. north of Corbin. But I'm not going to be out late today. I'm going to stop kind of early today, get an early start tomorrow, really maximize the day tomorrow. Try to, if I can do 680 miles tomorrow, that's what I want to do. I want to really have a nice big day tomorrow. You know, make the Friday worth it. I definitely would like to get to a grocery store. Come on. I'd like to get to a grocery store this weekend. Pick a few things up, a little bit of cleaning wipes, whatnot. Why were you riding your brakes on the one downhill? Oh, Lord. No reason to be riding your brakes. You have nobody in front of you. They just make it harder for everybody else when you drive without using your brakes.
In 3 miles, keep right onto I-26 towards Spartanburg.
Off here, a little more to the west. We're going to say a little bit more to the north. Presbyterian College. Last day, now get to a grocery store this weekend. You know, baby wipes, disinfectant wipes. I need some spray-on stain remover. You know, heavy grease remover. You know, for my shirts and my pants and whatnot. A little bit more chicken, some pork chops, some more ground beef, some more, some more beef roast, some breakfast sausage, some more eggs, cheese, whatnot.
Keep right onto I-26 towards Spartanburg.
I should be able to keep the this month's grocery shopping down to under $50, maybe 60 maximum, but I think under 50 I should be able to do that. We got about 52 miles to the border in North Carolina. we got about another 60 miles after that. Will get us to Waynesville. So we should get there just about 1:30-ish. I don't think I'll be crossing into Central Time today. I don't think I'll be able to do that. It would help, but that's primarily why I was saying I want to do that tomorrow, because it'll be most advantageous to me tomorrow to cross the time zone really early in the day. You know, get up, a couple hours before sunrise, make it down the road a ways, pick up that extra hour, then go about the rest of the day. Going west is always a lot easier than going east, especially if you're under any kind of time constraints, appointments, meeting a crane, whatnot. Other than that, we're just gonna roll on and on. I said this is a nice, easy, legal size load. We're not wide, we're not tall, we're not heavy, we're not long. So put it on. We don't have to wait for permits or anything. We have a little more freedom to go where we want, the direction we want. We don't have any curfew constraints, so that's definitely better. So we're going to zoom on up here as rapidly as we can. So we basically got around 3/8 of a tank of fuel. That'll easily get us the next 109 miles. So far, the truck is saying 6.8 miles to the gallon. ELD computer is saying 8.2 miles to the gallon. So we're going to say 7.5 right at the moment. Which is not too bad, so 10, about 15 gallons of fuel, roughly, to get ourselves up here to Waynesville. The Norrie River, Spartanburg County. And we'll get up past Spartanburg here in a little bit. Gorge yesterday, going west to east, I had a nice long backup behind me because very little shoulder. It's very twisty and turny. Lots of blind curves. So I just basically rode right down the middle with my 14-foot wide load and made everybody wait for me. Back and roll. Alright, just about 40 minutes here to the border. Like I said, easy load, all legal, so you don't have to worry. There's not a lot to worry about with this. Don't crash anything, don't hurt anybody, don't waste time. Excuse me. I'll do that when I get here to Waynesville. Let something fall out a little bit. I could go for a French dip sandwich. It's a nice plate of fries. That wouldn't be too bad at all. I would like to have that. Burritos wouldn't be too bad, but I don't have all the ingredients for burritos, so sausages. I have a pound of ground beef. I have a little bit of beef left. I have rice. I have ramen. I have spaghetti. I have some elbow macaroni. And I could make a beef noodle soup. I could do that. I have the ingredients for that. Lettuce. I have a little bit left, I think. Celery, onion, carrot. I have all that. Well, I got some tuna. I can make some tuna salad. I really go for that. Some nice ice cold tuna salad. I have all the stuff for another omelet. A couple more omelets. All the ingredients for chili, I think. Actually, what I could take some of Put it in the pressure cooker. Get that all nice, super tender. Make a pulled beef, like a shaggy beef barbecue sandwich. I believe I have some beans. I have a thing of cream corn. I have some corn muffin mix. I could have like a little a mini barbecue thing. We'll see what I get in the mood for here. Like I said, I'm not going to be driving late today. I want to be stopped by 4 o'clock today. Hotspot. Parking there. I don't remember that, but I'm so rarely on I-26. It's not something that I'm all that familiar with. Miles up here to Waynesville, so just a tad bit over an hour and a half. Like I said, we're still looking to get there at 1:30. So we do another 2.5 hours. After that, another 150 miles or so. Got to get us just about 4 o'clock. That should be good enough for the day. Cider and salsa. Not the best place to park there, lady. Woodruff. Monday, maybe I'll find out if I'm staying in this truck, if my truck has been repaired, what the status of that, because I've been told nothing. of give you some idea what what I'm going to be doing in the near future, hopefully. If not, I might be left in this truck for I don't know how much longer. I'm not a big fan of red. That's my wife's color. My wife likes red. But like I said, we'll hopefully find out at the beginning of this next week. If it has been repaired, then at that point I can finally start to, be able to do some cabinetry and get, finally truly get settled in to a truck. Basically just about to get ready to move to build some cabinetry finally. But things happened, so that kind of delayed those projects. That just is what it is, as the kids like to say. There's a few things that I could do right now, really small things. I think I'll just wait. It'll be a little bit easier to have a 4-day weekend, have all the supplies I need, and I can be able to get my clothes cabinet done, get my kitchen cabinet done, get the underbed, laundry basket done, get the 2 little shelves behind the driver and passenger seat done. Get the little catch-all bins next to the passenger and driver seat. Get those two done. Get the outside step box. Get that done as well. Get my dividers up in the headache rack. Get those built, and put into place. So that everything is get my two side boxes. Get the platforms. With the slide out platforms done. Put that on my passenger side for my toolbox and my the bigger tools over there, so that's easier to take in and out. Get the cubbies and dividers on the driver's side so that everything is as neat and organized as I can make it. So there's just several projects that I want to get done to make the truck truly functional for what I want and need. The headache rack, the step box, and I want to build a little, chain locker that and whatchamacallit, a binder holder that'll fit onto the trailer. It'll fit in that gap that's in the middle. So, I want to get that done. I can get those kinds of things done, that just makes things a whole lot neater, a whole lot cleaner, a lot more a lot more organized. Nothing is going to be laying on top of anything else. When I want to go in there and I want to grab one specific thing, I don't have to move anything else because there's no way to, nothing's, nothing is just, just piled in there like it is right now. So like all my chains, the hook will go on to the little bar that's in there, but every tail goes into its own little cup so that they all stay separate. They're not going to get tangled up.
Speed limit reduced.
It's neater. It's faster. It just it just benefits me so much more. Alrighty, we are now passing Spartanburg, South Carolina. Beacon Drive-In. Looks like a good burger. Fuddruckers. I've been to Fuddruckers a long, long time ago. I would not consider it like the world's greatest burgers. They're okay. They don't even get in my top 10 list. There's some pretty bad ones on my top 10 list. And Fuddruckers doesn't even make that. I'd rather get one of the hot box, cheeseburgers out of the Pilot Flying J before I have a Fuddruckers. Oh. They're below Five Guys. They're below In-N-Out. No, thank you. I trust an all-vegan restaurant to make me a better cheeseburger than Fuddruckers. No, thank you. Not a fan at all. All right, 21 miles to the border with North Carolina. 83 miles to Waynesville. Top up the fuel. We'll put in around 170, 180 gallons maybe. The more the merrier, of course. It gives me more reward points. That's free money, so ain't gonna cry about that. Well, that's about the long and short of it, I guess. The rest of it is just moseying our way on up to Savage, Minnesota. Like I said earlier, if I can deliver Saturday, excellent. If I can make a delivery on Saturday morning, I'll be happy about that. If I can get all my laundry done as well, bonus. I'm going to get all my DeWalt tool batteries, get all of them fully charged. Go through all my tools in the toolbox, make sure they're all got wiped down so they're all clean. Slow down there, 65 right here. Like I said, go through my side box, make sure everything's in the proper place. My headache rack, make sure everything is neat and organized there as well. Everything on the trailer is neat and organized. The only bit of maintenance that I really need to do at the moment, I need to grease all the points on the truck and the trailer. My license plate on the very front, that little bracket is a little bit loose, so I want to tighten that up and/or replace those bolts. Because the bolts do look a bit corroded, so I may just want to replace them outright. Give all my windows, all my mirrors, basically all the glass Get them a good, super hard cleaning, as deep clean as I can. I'll probably pick up a clay bar and really clay bar all the glass. 6 mirrors, 4 windows. And we're gonna Rain-X, we're gonna super deep clean them. Now, like I say, use a clay bar, really get all the little bits in the little dimples and divots and little rock chips and whatnot on the glass. Get all that stuff out of there as clean as we can humanly get it. Then we're gonna Rain-X everything so they stay nice and clear. So when we do have rain again, we can see as good as possible. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be in this truck. I do not want my CB on the dash. I mean, I had to put some Velcro on there, mount to the dash real quick. I want that up high, out of the way. They tell me if I'm going to be in this truck for several more months. I'll get satellite and radio antenna installed. I'll give me another bracket or 2 more brackets, or at least 1 more bracket for my my antennas for the CB. Put my antennas off, take this one off. Where's turn signal? Oh, now you do it after the fact. So get my antennas put on there. Campobello. Oh well, so a little bit over an hour, 75 miles, about an hour and 15 minutes. So we're still on track to get there at 1:30. Drops. Okay. Yeah, moving a tank. Yep. So until then, God bless, stay safe. Talk to you later.